So, we're going to do ladies first. The question, I'll just randomly pick the question. I am the moderator. How might someone's life be changed for the better by reading this poem? Okay? How might someone's life be changed for the better by reading this poem? And Isaac. And begin time. We've got 1 minute. The judges are listening.
Okay.
Ladies. All eyes on Isaac.
You have to stand up.
No, he just likes to, that's how he does his thing. It's fine. If you want to dance, if you want to do an interpretive dance, you strike your point, that's
okay.
fine. Yes.
So, people.
Oh my God.
Well, people lose loved ones every day, so I guess that's how people are understanding in some way. Well, everybody loses everybody.
We lose loved ones.
You lost one?
So you feel that this poem is giving people who have lost someone an opportunity to relate, to grieve,
Exactly.
to get out their anger? Yeah? Everyone in this group concur? Yeah? Okay, great. And stop time. Okay, great. 5 seconds. 5 seconds on the clock. Very good. Okay, this group. How might someone's life be changed for the better by reading this poem? Just go. 1 minute on the clock.
It's like we can always part of each other. We're related, so we could like take something out of this poem. Like how you said I may be colored. That doesn't mean I don't like the same thing as you.
Right.
Like that.
That's a good point. So let's stop there. Ladies, can you hear? Can the judges hear the points? All right. So he's saying that a line in the poem, I may be colored, but it doesn't mean I don't like the same things as you. Right? Ladies, judges, pay attention. So there's a universality to it. Someone can read this and understand. Mr. Felder has it. Can read this and understand that we're all common, we're all the same, regardless of race. Yeah, this poem is addressing racism. How does this poem use language, punctuation, rhythm, structure in a way that is unique? Start the clock. Check.
Okay, so the grammar is horrible, but like when Kimberly Elise was reading it, she put a lot of emotion into it, and which will catch any reader's attention. Also, like when she did the last line, and she all her emotions went out like that. That would make it interesting. Like you would want to read something that is.
Okay, so she brings up a very good point. The writer wrote it in such a way that she's not telling you how to act it. She leaves it open to interpretation. There's no punctuation. She doesn't want to tell you how to think about it. And by leaving it so open, we saw Kimberly Elise's, what I think is a very powerful delivery. Yeah, with time, the question is, what line is the heart of this poem? Why and what does it mean? Young man. And start time. What line is the heart of this poem? The last line, yeah. And why? Because she loved a woman. Okay, what woman does she love fiercely? Not Ghost, I don't think. What woman does she love fiercely? Bridget. Herself. Right. Okay. Why is that a powerful concept? And what does it mean? I'm going to choose from one of you ladies or maybe both and start time. One.
Okay, so I think part of this poem is so will the page be colored that I write, maybe it will not be white. I think it's like the main theme of the poem because he's trying to mainly focus on segregation and racism, I'm guessing, and I guess the main question of this poem is, will it be looked at as a colored personal poem, or is the message towards against segregation, and would it have made a difference if the writer was
white? That's a very good point. If poetry is universal, will it be looked at that this is just a poem from a black man? Or would this be a poem from a man? From a human being? Yeah, she said, same point. Okay, and that has there's something about that line that just grabs you. Those of you who chose it, and I read in your reflection, a lot of you noticed that, because it does grab you. It's very limiting when people say, oh, you're a black man. Oh, you're a Hispanic woman. Yep. Time. Okay. Okay, so make sure you're sitting.
She's just a follow, you guys.
So basically, I think the theme for English B is that one because basically when it goes like, how's this poem relevant to 2012? How could the modern reader relate to it? Like, basically, it's still going on today about like blacks and whites and all of that. So
yeah, and like in the Lady in Red poem, yeah, everybody goes through death and whatever, but the thing is, they mostly get, you know. So right now, like if you tell somebody they're black or they're white or they're Spanish, they get offended right away.
Yeah.
Because right now,
if you're saying, oh, you know, everybody's been through, every black and white person has been through something, whether you're black or white. So basically, but it's like with my theme for English B, it's like race is still going on. Like you're still getting judged by the color of your skin. So,
yeah. And I mean, the other side of Lady in Red had more proof, had more convincing thing, but actually.
It's related to now.
So we agree?
For English B. Okay. Nice working with you.
You too.
If you don't have that handout, grab it. Take just a moment later, please. Who is the winner of this year's Poet Laureate?
The winner is the author of
My theme for English B, Langston Hughes. All right, let's give it up, everyone, for Mr. Hughes. Very good. Very good. And why? What about the arguments was stronger to you?
Well, the question one is that like how is poem relevant to 2012? How could the modern reader relate to it?
Yeah.
Basically, race is still going on.
Racism is still going on.
Racism is still going on about the color of your skin and how you look and stuff.
Yeah.
And basically, she's trying to say that. Like, oh,
Hold on, gentlemen. We're talking about racism, which I'm pretty sure is more powerful than what you two are talking about right now. So let's give the ladies the floor.
Yeah, so basically, like, he's saying that his instructor is white, and basically, like, you know, like, he's saying, like, I'm just like you, whether it's my skin color or how I look, we're still equal.
Right, we're still equal.
Yeah.
You may even be the instructor, but we're equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this side of the class, that Lady in Red had more convincing and more proof of that it should be the winner, but actually this, like, it gets more to you.
The poem got more to you. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Sometimes poems have that effect. You, on first read, you're like, yeah, but then, because poems are deep, there's a depth to a poem that's different than a paper. It has a life that keeps going.
Because a Lady in Red, like, it's talking about, you know, like, how she found herself after she lost somebody.
Yeah.
But basically, whether you're white or black, you still lose somebody.
Right.
So,
That's
you know,
true.
like,
We're all going to lose
It really doesn't-
somebody.
it doesn't
I don't
really
think you can
make
get through life without losing
it doesn't
somebody.
really make a, I mean, it makes a point, but it doesn't make a bigger point than Langston Hughes.
Right, a point that can actually affect globally.
Yeah, to society.
Okay, all right. And this is exactly how, what we did in class today is exactly how poet laureates are selected. Exactly. Esteemed scholars argue on behalf of one, esteemed scholars argue on behalf of the other, and judges decide. So what we did is what happens in real life, and sometimes you'll see the results and think, I don't agree with that, that's not fair, but this is how it took place. So thank you, ladies, thank you very, very much. Yes, David.
Mine is very small.
You can put it on your do it now, you can put it on the back of the paper, just make sure it's in your manifesto, I'll find it.